All right, I'm glad you've joined me for this workout. This is going to be a functional workout. The purpose of this video is really to demonstrate the exercises so that as you go through this, you can really understand how to do them correctly and safely. And so I expect that you should really go through this video the first 1, 2 to 3 times you do this workout. All of these exercises are right in the app. You can record them within the app as you go along on this YouTube video. And then once you get comfortable with these exercises, you can just move on to doing them all within the app, and you don't have to follow along with me. So what you're going to need for this exercise, these exercises, are a set of dumbbells. So I have a set of 10-pound dumbbells here, and I also have a mat, and I'm also going to use my bench for one exercise, but you can use your couch, an ottoman, or a chair. All of those things would work just fine for what we're going to do. So we're going to start off with some mobility work. So essentially working on flexibility, warming up. So here we go. Let's get started. We're going to move into shoulder, what I like to call the Egyptian. So if you put your arms out to your side, you flip one hand up, and then you actually go rotate the other arm the other way as far as you can, and then you just turn. And you look to the one side as you go. Rotate your shoulders. We'll do these about 20 times. Loosen those shoulders up. Stretch it as far as you can, as far as feels comfortable, and hold it for a second. Have you ever seen a Middle Eastern wedding? This is how they dance. Now they do it a little bit more elegantly than I do, and their arms are not always out this far to the side, but it is a really neat thing to see. I've actually seen it in person over in the Middle East. All right, let's stop. Next, we're just going to put our arms up at 90-degree angles. So from the side you can see 90-degree angles, and I'm just going to rotate my arms down and back up as far as is comfortable. Nice and easy. You got to be careful that when you rotate up, you don't start arching your back. You want to keep your back nice and steady. And then as you go down, you don't want to go forward. Just nice and easy. Loosen up those shoulders, your rotators. Let's do a few more. All right, now we're going to move down to the ground. This is where I'm going to use my mat. If you're on carpet, you'll be fine. We're going to do some hip circles. We're going to loosen up our hips. So what you're going to do is you're just going to rest on one leg, and the other leg you're going to bring up and circle it around. So from the side, looks like this. Nice and easy, not too fast. Switch. A few more. All right, the next thing we're going to do, it's called thread the needle. So you're going to be on your hands and on your knees again, and now you're going to reach with your one hand, and you're going to draw it through and go down and rest on your shoulder, and then back up, draw through and rest on your shoulder. Just going to hold each of these for a few seconds. And then let's switch. Loosen up your spine, lower back. One more. All right. All right. For the next one, I'm just going to do a few of these. So you're going to lie on your back. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring your legs over to one side. So you're going to rest them on each other. And my hands together. And we're just going to reach with one arm. And back. Just rotating that spine. Keeping my knees together and on the ground. All right, and let's switch. Open up as far as you can, as far as is comfortable. Hold this last one. There you go. All right, next we're going to move into our exercises. Now it's really important that you make sure you have clearance from your doctor to be exercising, that you really work on doing these reps slow and controlled, these exercises and repetitions slow and controlled, and make sure you do them safely. So this first exercise we're going to work on is called the Y extension, and this will work your shoulders and back. So you're going to get on your stomach on your mat. I want your hands out in a Y with your thumbs up. So your arms up, and I'm going to come up and squeeze and down. So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together, tightening my back, chest off the ground, chin off the ground. We're going to do 10 of these. A nice hold at the top, squeeze. And last one, let's hold it and relax. So we did 10 reps there. Now as you go along, if you feel like you can do a few more, go ahead and do that. Now we're going to move into our weighted exercises. Excuse me, we have one more before we do that. We're going to do a glute bridge. So you're going to have your feet closer to your butt, knees up on your back, and you're going to bridge up and hold, and then down. Bridge up and hold, so a little bit more of a side angle to look like this. I don't want your legs out here, or your feet, I want your feet in. This is real easy. Grab your dumbbells, put them in your lap. We're going to do 20 repetitions of each thing, slow and controlled with a squeeze and hold at the top. That's halfway there. Four more. There you go. All right, we're going to focus on about 30-second rest in between each exercise. And one thing I want to be clear with you on is once your form starts to break down, that means you need to stop. So if you notice you're getting wobbly, anything like that's happening, you need to stop. All right, so for this next one, we're going to get into our primarily chest focus and also triceps. So we're just going to do a chest press with our light dumbbells. So it's going to be coming up nice and slow. If you have a bench, you can do this on a bench. If you don't, just nice and slow and controlled. We're going to do 20 of these as well. I really want you to focus on lighter weights as we start off here so that you can build some strength and endurance and stability. I always recommend my clients start off slow, and as things become easy, they increase their weight, their volume, or their intensity. But it's important that you start off slow and get a good feel. Let's do 3 more. All right, relax. Again, we're taking about a 30-second break so you can just stay on the ground. This whole workout is going to be essentially from the ground. Next thing we're going to do are dumbbell flies. So we're going to turn our dumbbells, instead of having them this way, now they're going to be in here. And they're going to come out to the side. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do 20 repetitions. So they're going to come out and back up. Slow and controlled. Seven. If you can get your elbows to touch the ground, that's ideal. But if you can't get quite there because of the stretch, doesn't feel comfortable, don't go all the way down. 5 more. One more. All right. Good job. Relax. The next thing we're going to go into is a dumbbell pullover. So we're going to be on our back. We have the dumbbells over our head, and we're going to keep our arms straight and extend them down. So do what you can use both dumbbells if you feel comfortable, or you can try just one to start off with. But keep the dumbbells together, or just use the one and hold on to the one. Bring them all the way down until they touch the ground, arms straight, and back up. Nice and slow and controlled. Halfway there. Five more. All right, relax. Good job. Next exercise we're going to do, or what I call a dumbbell skull crusher. So again, the dumbbells are going to be over our head, but now I'm going to bend at the elbows and bring the dumbbells down right over my head. So this exercise focuses more on the tricep now. So it's going to look like this. Again, we're going to do 20 repetitions. So bend at the elbows. You don't want it to crush your head, obviously, but it should go right behind your forehead and the top of your head. Slow and controlled again. If 2 dumbbells are too heavy, drop to 1. Past halfway. 5 more to go now. Two more. All right, relax. All right, we're going to go back to a glute bridge. Rest for a second. So we'll do the glute bridge. Again, this is where our feet are closer to our butts. I'm going to use my dumbbells and I'm going to come up. 20 repetitions. So I'm just going to touch and go. Squeeze it at the top. Should be feeling this in your butt and lower back. That's 15. Hold this last one just for an extra second. There we go. Good job. All right. For this next one, we're going to do. I'm going to do both dumbbells again, but if that's too heavy, we're going to bring them in close to our chest and we're going to press them out from the ground. So it'll look like this. And let's just do 20. Slow and controlled. Halfway there. Five more. All right, relax. So some of you might be limited by the dumbbells you have. It just might be too much to do 20 reps with the weights you have. So that just means you need to drop your weights down. Or excuse me, drop your repetitions down. You may not be able to do as many as 20. So for this one, I'm going to use my bench. Again, use your chair. Use a chair or a couch would work fine. For this is a dumbbell, or excuse me, this is a hamstring raise. So we were doing glute raises. Now we're going to do hamstring. So our butt's going to be farther back. Our feet are out on the bench, and we're going to come up and just do nice slow repetitions again, bridging up. So now you should be feeling it more in the hamstrings as well as the glutes and back, but definitely more hamstrings than before. If these are too easy, you could use the weights again on your hips. 5 more. Hold that last one. There you go. All right, last exercise we are going to do standing up. You're going to grab one of your dumbbells. You're going to need to be able to brace yourself either on your chair, on the back of your chair, or just hold on to something. I'm going to have my dumbbell in my left arm to start off with. I'm going to do calf raises, so I'm going to come up off the ground, hold at the top as high as I can go. Squeeze it up there. Now at 10 here, this is 9. After 10, switch the dumbbell to the other hand. Keep going, 10 more. Two left, 9 and 10. So there you go. That's our exercises, our workout for today. Pretty simple, pretty basic, but I think effective. Now, again, if it's too easy, if you found that too easy, as we go along here, you can either increase your weights, right? That's probably the easiest way to make this, or you could do the workout twice, right? I recommend that as well. Just going back and starting maybe after the warm up, after the mobility, and start at the Y extension with the back and go through it again. Remember also, drink water, especially after this workout. Try to drink 16 to 20 ounces of water. Get that down so you stay hydrated. That's really important. So, good job today. Chest, triceps, a little bit of glutes and hamstrings and calves. Well done.